Philly. What's good with you? It's your boy 2A in LA, and as always, fam, anything I say in this episode, prior episodes, and future episodes is just my personal opinion. Don't take it as fact. Don't take it as law. Always do your own homework and come up with your own conclusions. Right about now, fam, I should go ahead and tap that like button for your boy. If you're new to the channel, I want to say welcome. Come on in. You can join the congregation by smashing that subscribe button and requesting all post notifications. And if you are an existing supporter of this channel, fam, I appreciate you more than you can possibly imagine. You are the reason this channel is anything. Alright, fam, let's get into this episode. So, I have been telling you, fam, that I have wanted to take on a project this year. I have wanted to buy a budget level firearm and then elevate that up. And I was looking for a great base to start from, doing something similar to what I did with my Springfield Prodigy when I sent it off to DSC Gunworks. And so I had been searching for a good gun to do. There were a couple of guns that I thought were in the running, and nothing, there could be another one coming. But I kind of like gotten it down to the 2311 Match X, the Alpha Foxtrot Romulus, and the Fusion XP Pro. I was kind of debating between those three guns. And then I went to SHOT Show and got the opportunity to meet the owner of Fusion Firearms. Thought he was a great guy. And we had talked about me doing some stuff with several of the different iterations of guns in his lineup, and so I thought the XP Pro would be a great place to start. So let me let you take a look at the XP Pro. This is the chromed version. As you can see, I've added an Osight X on there. I've added the Olight Valkyrie on there, and I've added Terran Tactical base plate on it. Other than that, the gun as you see it is stock. And so here's the thing, fam. I think it's an attractive looking gun. So does it check the aesthetic box to me? Yes. I think the slide serrations are nice. I think the coloring is nice. It's an all metal gun, which you don't see a lot at the kind of budget-friendly $1,500 or less field out there. And so, look, I thought, man, no MIM parts in it. I think they're all machinable parts. And so I felt like this was a really good base to start a project from. And so I thought I'd do this video so I can kind of give you my initial impressions. So my goal with this gun is to give you my initial thoughts on it. Also, I'm gonna do a review on it the way you see it here. And then shortly after that, this gun is going out to my main man, Skip's Guns. And we're gonna collaborate on this one. Now, because it's such a good base to start from, I don't need to do a ton of things with this build to kick it up to another level. And so normally I would go in and I would demem a gun and change out all the internals, but in this particular case, the internals of the gun are solid. There may be a little bit that gets done there. Skip and I are working out our game plan now, so I won't give it all away. But like I said, I think you're starting from a solid base. All right, fam. So look, why don't I kind of talk about my initial thoughts about the gun, having it here, having it in my hands. I haven't shot it yet. Kind of manipulating the firearm, checking the trigger. Reset, you know, very tactile, reset, very audible, like the wall is easily defined, not a lot of take up on the trigger. Look, fam, I think I want to make it clear, like, I don't think you have to do anything to this gun. Now, you don't hear me say that about a lot of guns. Like the Springfield Prodigy, I feel like that gun needs a few things. And that gun is more expensive than this gun is. And so part of the reason why Fusion was able to give you more for less is that this gun is manufactured by a company named Airmo, and who is based in Turkey, and so the cost to produce the gun is down. If this gun, the same gun, were produced here in the United States, it would probably tack on another, you know, I'm speculating, but I would guess another $500, $600, $700 to the price tag. And so the fact that they can do it in Turkey, bring it here, and then kind of add in, you know, their QC, add in their input, some of their own parts and everything, I think the gun is, like I said, aesthetically pleasing from a functionality perspective. I like the way it feels. I think it's well weighted. It gives you some features, like I said, all metal gun that you don't typically see at this price point. There's still some things that I feel could be improved though. I don't like grip safeties on guns, and so I'm sure that's going to be a conversation Skip and I are going to have. But look, fam, all in, I'd say that this is a solid gun. Now, I'm going to get it out to the range. We're going to test it for reliability. I'm going to take a look and see, after we put a fair amount of rounds through it, how the gun is handling the wear and tear. I am hopeful that this gun is going to live up to the standards that I've kind of set for what I would expect for a higher end budget 2011 firearm. But I gotta say, fam, just right off the rip, I like it. I like it. I like it. I think it's a great little gun. You know, I'm looking forward to shooting it. Now, I've heard some people have complained about kind of the extended mag lock, how it bothers them when they're shooting. We'll see. We'll see. I think a lot of that just depends on your grip. I think too, it depends on, yeah, I can see if you're a person that's going to grip right there, I could see that bothering you and cutting into you. You got to probably adjust your grip a little bit and kind of come over it, over the top of it, maybe a little bit more like that. But, you know, after I put a lot of rounds through it, we'll see. I know they're talking about replacing this for that problem. I know other people have kind of complained about the grip screws. I don't think that's going to bother me as much, but we'll see, fam. We'll see. I'll get back to you in short order with the review. All right? That's it for this episode, fam. Until next time, as always, take care of one another and peace.